Back in 2017, Great Wall Motors elevated its Haval brand with the introduction of an SUV called the H2. You might even remember our review on the Chinese entrant, featuring a younger me and some less than favorable quips about the car looking like an Audi Q5 knockoff. Well, the affordable H2 turned out to be a popular steed, and a facelift in 2020 helped it refine its identity. But the big game changer came in 2021 when the model's successor, the Jolion, was launched. It was a notable leap not just for the brand, but for the breed of Chinese cars in SA as a whole. Its modern styling proved to be universally attractive. The cabin felt plush and the powertrain was fair, including the offering of a dual-clutch automatic. As expected, specification and pricing were hugely competitive. It has not even been a full 5 years since the original Jolion came to town, but GWM has already introduced a fresh permutation in the form of the Jolion Pro. It might seem like a significant enhancement, but it is the Jolion you know and like, just with a more spicier exterior dressing. You can tell that it is a new model with some rather obvious embellishments, including fresh alloy wheel designs. From my perspective, this body kit gives a very strong Temu vibe. It's a mishmash of aerodynamic bits stuck on, including a protruding front splitter, side splitter, and a grille that kind of looks like the Panamericana job that you get on a Mercedes AMG. Squinting at the rear three-quarter section, it almost appears like a Lexus NX. The cabin has the same architecture as before, with the same straightforward layout and a pleasant blend of soft-touch materials. The infotainment system is still a source of frustration with its niggly operation, but the clarity and display of the screen itself is of a very good standard. Although boot space is nothing to write home about at 291 litres with the rear seats up, the cabin has a roomy feel befitting an average C-segment vehicle. The Jolion Pro has a 2,700mm wheelbase and 1,898mm width. Carried over from the former range and deployed across the board is that same 1.5-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine linked to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. In standard form, it serves 105 kilowatts and 210 Newton meters. The more powerful state of tune being the S-Badge version, which accounts for 130 kilowatts and 270 Newton meters. This is the model we're testing, and our average fuel consumption is 8.8 litres per 100 kilometers. Mind your expectations though, because the addition of that single letter does not transform the front-wheel drive Haval into a performance vehicle. But having said that, it is a pleasant companion. There's enough grunt for leisurely freeway cruising and overtaking and seizing those gaps in traffic. You can still have the hybrid version, which produces 140 kilowatts and 375 Newton meters. Pricing for the Jolion City range starts at 345,950 Rand. The Pro kicks off at 391,150 Rand for the premium grade. The flagship hybrid comes in at 516,950 Rand. The Pro benefits from a 7-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty and 5-year, 75,000 kilometer service plan. For those that bought the original Jolion and want the same values but with a bit more visual dazzle, the Jolion Pro would make a natural upgrade. But we should remember that Haval is no longer the only Chinese brand out to woo South African buyers. This car must also fend off rivalry from the likes of Chery, Omoda, GAC, and more to come.